Oh yes, it's mail call day. I got a package from Ben, who also sent me all those Parasso products a little while back. He sent me some more stuff. He said he sent a nice little note here, and it's for my birthday month coming up. I don't celebrate the whole month, but that's because I'm old and I celebrate my birthday. That's about it. But I'm all for it if you want to do that. So he sent me 2 different shaving soaps, 2 different matching aftershaves, and then he sent me this inside this little baggie here. I was like, what the heck is that? I'll let you know what it is in just a minute. But thank you, Ben. I mean, this is far too generous. I mean, you've sent me enough already, all those Parasso stuff. I look back through our emails and I can't believe my luck. So thank you very much. I'm going to show you what he sent me, and then I'm going to shave with one of them. Now, the soaps both come from a company I've not heard of, Ariana and Evans. Ariana and Evans. So Ben says they're one of his favorite soap makers. He says Peter Charkalis, I believe is how you pronounce that. Peter Charkalis, who kind of runs that thing, is his favorite artisan and a wonderful person. So let me show you. First, I'll show you the one I'm not going to use today. Then I'll show you the ones I will. So the shaving soap, the first one is Vita, and the aftershave is the same. So we got Vita, and I'll tell you all about the smell notes and all that stuff when I use it. But the one we're going to use today is this one, which just the name of it, when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that sounded right up my alley. Peach and Cognac. I love peach. I love whiskey. I love brandy. I love, So peach and Cognac. I actually shaved with this because I couldn't wait. So let me tell you what this smells like. Check that out. I mean, there are some, artisanal soap makers out there that have got some skills, not only in creating scents, but graphic design too. This is a very right off the bat, I got coconut just then. Isn't that interesting? And then the peach. It's funny how they kind of come in. So let me give you the notes down here. So peaches and Cognac. And now I can't smell all of these because I don't know if any human actually can. But bergamot lemon, 2 wonderful but uniquely different peach notes, orange blossom, Cognac, tobacco absolute, which I'm not sure what that is, mimosa, leather, vanilla, dried fruits, oak moss, sandalwood, and Himalayan cedar. That is a soap right there. That's what it looks like. It's one of those fairly hard soaps, so I'll lather that up with the Captain's Choice brush that I got recently, the ocean-inspired one from my friends at Captain's Choice. And I'm going to shave with what he sent me in this little bag. When I first opened it, I thought, oh, is that a Weishi razor? Oh, is that a GSC razor? Oh, no, it was not. It is a 1960 Gillette flare tip. Look at this. And I don't have this one. I have the red tip, which I think I shaved with the last one when I was comparing. This should be the medium mild one. 1960 this thing was made. And it looks like it was made yesterday. Ben, that is far too kind. I don't have this one, but now I do. And I really appreciate it. To twist to open the classic 1960 flare tip, I'm going to use a feather blade in this sucker, like I always do. I mean, this thing is in such beautiful shape. It could have been made yesterday. It's great that these things still exist. Even the top is all shiny. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. Enough talk. Let's get to shaving. I took a shower. I did my hair. I did not shave yesterday. I was lazy. And so my face is all itchy. All itchy. I like to shave every day. You know me. You know me. Okay, let's lather up with the peach and Cognac from, what is it? Ariana and Evans, is that right? Where is it? Dang it. Yeah, Ariana and Evans, sorry. All right, let's lather up with this peach and Cognac. The Vita, which I smelled just before I started doing this, kind of like that initial scent. You get an initial scent of something. I'm still getting like a peachy, I don't know where I'm getting coconut with all those things. Coconut was not one of them, but I'm getting a slight amount of coconut, but I'm liking it. It smells very good. Thank you, Ben. I hope you know how much I appreciate this. And you certainly didn't have to, but I'm glad you did. Because now I got something to talk about, something new to try. All right, let's put that up. All right, here we go with the Captain's Choice synthetic brush. It will feel good to do all 3 passes. It just feels good doing this. When my skin gets a little bit itchy, when I don't shave for a while, my skin almost immediately starts just getting slightly itchy, just enough to be annoying. And even doing this feels good. It's like, get between those whiskers. All right. Boy, this stuff really soaps beautifully. Good job, Ariana and Evans. Good job. That is so creamy and rich. I mean, that's some good quality stuff. This is why I'm so appreciative of my viewers and my subscribers and my friends, really. I consider most of you my friends. I recognize your names when you leave comments. And it's because I would never know about this kind of stuff. You know, there's so many out there. So when someone really likes something and they want to then send it to me to try out, I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna shake this up before. He had it all packaged beautifully, and we lost a little bit in transit with this one. The top came loose, so it smelled pretty good when I opened the box. All right, here we go. The Gillette night. Oop! If you can hear my older son out there, he's online playing Minecraft with his friends. The day before the first day of school. Oh, you got to get that last hurrah in. Got to eke out everything you can that last day of summer. Both my kids going back to school tomorrow. All right, here we go. Feels good so far. Like I said, I've got the red tip. What is it, a 56, I believe? Red tip, which is the most aggressive. This one is feeling just about perfect. Like it's just enough where I can feel that the blade is catching the whiskers, but not so much that I'm like feeling blade on skin, you know? It's kind of a subtle thing. I can only try to describe it. I don't know if I can convey it completely or not. But yes, it's the last day of summer here. I'm sure some of you have already sent your children back to school. I hope you've all been healthy and safe. Oh, this stuff smells good. Yeah, you're getting little subtle hints of peach. Do I notice 2 different notes of peach? I'm not sure. But I'm getting a definitely, how's this for a word? A melange of flavors. It's not flavors, a melange of scents. How about that? That's French for smells purty. Yeah, so this razor feels like I'm having to do a slight bit more work on my chin. Like it's mild enough that I'm doing a little extra work to get through the thicker whiskers like the ones that grow on my chin, but not too much more. I'm just amazed by in what good shape this razor is. I certainly don't deserve it, Ben, but thank you. Thank you again for that. All right. Do you remember the last day of summer, or the last days of summer? When I was a kid, one of the things that seemed to really signal the end of the summer here in the United States was the fact that we had the Jerry Lewis Labor Day Telethon come on. And that was like the last hurrah. Do you remember that? Have you ever heard of that if you don't live in the state? Let's go for pass number 2 here. Yeah, got plenty of whiskers left we can work with. Let's knock them all down, shall we? The Jerry Lewis Labor Day Telethon. I don't even think they do it anymore. They did it for a while after Jerry stopped doing it. And then Jerry passed away. Of course, I could be totally wrong. And they could be doing it, this weekend. Well, it's not this week. It'd be Labor Day, of course. Duh. Coming up. But when I was a kid, I would always get anxious for the beginning of the next school year. And I'd be like, oh no, I'd be worried about what it's going to be like. If my friends are going to be in class with me or what my teacher was going to be like. And so what I used to do to sort of kind of make me feel a little bit better is I would just get rip-roaring drunk right before, no, I'm just kidding. I would read comic strips, Peanuts comic strips in a big book that I have. And actually, to be honest with you, It's Charlie Brown, the Charlie Brown comic strip, Peanuts, written and drawn by Charles Schulz. I've still got a paperback Peanuts treasury, like a collection of a bunch of the comic strips that I took out from the library, my local library, in I think 1979, and it's still due. I think, don't tell anybody that I have it, okay? I'm telling you this in confidence because I don't want the Houston Library Police to come find me. I don't know if the statute of limitations has passed on that sort of a late fee, but I'm not giving it back now. It's too late. It's been part of my library for far too long. Anyway, I would read these. I would go through these Peanuts comic strips and find the ones that had come out right before school started, because Charlie Brown and Linus and Lucy, they all talked about going back to school. So I would read the comic strips that had to do with them going back to school, because Charlie Brown had the same kind of anxiety. Not that I'm a blockhead, mind you. I don't think. But it always made me feel like, oh, okay, so I'm not the only one that feels this way. Even the little kids in this comic strip are feeling the anxiety about going back to school. So that always was, it was a nice, still even just talking about it gives me a sense of calm. Isn't that weird? Something about that comic strip, Charles Schulz. I'd put him right up there with, like, Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers, Charles Schulz. The holy trinity of just putting you at ease and calm. All right, there's 2 passes. Ooh. All right, still got a little bit left. We're going to see if we can get it all, this last third one, okay? Still going, still got plenty in the brush. This is a great brush. Captain's Choice. $65 for this one. Hand-lathed handle. Each one is unique. But really, you don't care that much about how unique the brush is. You want to know if it lathers well and feels right in the hand, and it does. It feels right and it lathers beautifully. It could be, the handle could look like a dog turd for all I care. Please don't do that. Please don't make a novelty shaving brush that looks like a dog turd. Or please do. Please do. All right. Here we go. Third pass with the 1960. Oh, if I could go back in time and just experience a few things, I would go back to 1960 and try to go to Las Vegas to see the Rat Pack when they performed at the Sands, when they were filming Ocean's 11. The original Ocean's 11, 1960. Oh man, that would be so fun. I love Vegas. I haven't been in a long time. I was supposed to go last year for my 50th birthday, but we all knew what happened. And this year I was thinking about, okay, now I'll be able to do it. But then with, things still being a little bit too hot, I'm going to wait until I don't have to think about anything except having fun. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's a phrase that I think people that know me hear a lot from me. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I don't know. All right, here we go. Yeah, even after, like I say this all the time, you could totally get away with doing 1 pass. But if you're kind of a dummy like I am and you want super crazy smooth, once you've experienced that super crazy smooth, being stubbly just won't cut it anymore. I mean, some days, Wills, you don't care. But some days you just want, especially after having not shaved, like over the weekend. I don't remember if I shaved on Saturday. So yesterday I definitely didn't. I don't think I did on Saturday now that I think about it. I think maybe right before bed, I kind of trimmed it a little with the electric razor, just because it was bugging me, But I have not gone full BBS. Does that stand for Baby's Butt Smooth, BBS? Baby Bottom Smooth Shave? I think so. All the technology, all the jargon, the shaving jargon. Gotta get under the nostrils here. Still smell like good peach. Peach and earthy. Is there any sandalwood? Is there any leather? Yeah, leather. I'm getting leather in there. Definitely leather. Oh, my chin. I kind of go at these weird angles, but it's very easy for me to accidentally nick myself on my chin because the skin isn't smooth. And plus, the hair is so thick there that I go over it a few more times and at weird angles to try to get it. So that's the hardest thing for me to do is get a smooth chin. But I try. That's all I can do. That's all I can do, folks. Okay. I'm still a little bit right there that if I go this direction, I'm going to get it. You can do this if you want. You don't have to, certainly. You know that. Do as I say, not as I do. Do as I do if you want to do. Do, da, da, da. You know, all that. That's all I want to say to you. All right. Let's see, down here. I just want to get it extra clean. Just because. I'm holding the razor really lightly for this pass. Just kind of going in lots of different directions without pressing hard at all. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to get razor burn. Even somebody like me that uses one of these razors almost every single day can still easily get razor burn if I overshave, you know? If I just try to bite off more than I could chew. But I can tell this is a fairly mild razor, which is why I'm doing more. Like when I use my signature one, it gets it a lot quicker. But you just can't beat shaving with history. That's what I love, shaving with history. I mean, this thing was made when President Kennedy was elected, for goodness sake. This thing was around when Kennedy was alive. That's nuts. All right, cold water. Let's finish this up. Put on the aftershave. I haven't actually used the aftershave yet. I just used the soap twice now. So let's try. I almost said twy. Let's twy. Dry off first. I don't know what's going on with his hair. Look at that up there. It's like a little rooster's nest or something. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. Peach and cognac aftershave splash and skin food, it says. Shake it up. It's a little cloudy looking in there. It's not a clear. Now, this smells different. This smells similar but different than the soap. It's a stronger scent. I'm going to put just a teeny bit. Oh, and when it says superfood, it's almost like a cross between a lotion, as it drips down my arm, a little bit of a lotion and a liquid kind of aftershave. So it's liquidy, but it looks like lotion. Is there any alcohol in it? Let's see. Aloe vera juice, vegetable glycerin, and then alcohol. And then red clover extract, chamomile, plantain leaves, white willow bark. Whoa. All kind of stuff. Let's put a little bit more. Yeah, so there is alcohol, so there's a little bit of a sting. Not much. But then what you're left with, there's like an earthy peach scent. Like there's an earthiness to it. You're getting some of the slight whiskey, cognac. I know cognac isn't whiskey, but you know what I mean. Cognac, a little bit of the leather, earthy, peach, like a dirty peach. It's not like a fresh, juicy one you just plucked. It feels like one that's like been kind of laying around a little bit. Not in a bad way, not rotting, but just different, just earthy. All right. Is that it? Is that all I have to do? Did I get any nicks? I got a couple of nicks. Nothing too bad. Nothing that doing this won't help. This actually helps, believe it or not. Just kind of smacking yourself in the face and startling your skin, kind of shocking. It's like, whoa, it forgets to bleed, you know? All right, that's enough. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Thanks again, Ben. I really appreciate it. That's, you know, it's too kind. And on the next video, or at least one coming up, I'll use the Vita. Try that out. And I'll use this again, just because. And then maybe I'll put this head-to-head up against the red tip. Ooh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Of course, now this opens up a whole new can of worms. I got to buy this. I got to buy the blue one, the black one, the red one. Razor acquisition syndrome. Same thing as guitar acquisition syndrome. It's like, you got some good ones, but you kind of want want that other one? You kind of want to try it out? All right, everybody. Have a great week. Happy school days to all the kids and all the parents. It's time to party. Kids are back in school. All right, everybody. See you soon. Bye.